All right, we're going to take a break, and we are going to go into a track by Indianapolis artist Jordan Childs. All right, Jordan Childs. This song is called Rantin' and Ravin'. And when we come back, we are going to have Jordan Childs on the phone with us. I'm excited about this track. I'm glad we could be airing it. All right, guys, stay tuned. Psych Word.
Black member, Rantin' and Ravin'. Peep it out. Rantin' and I'm raving like a politician, except I never tell a lie to keep me televised. From my perspective, firstly, let me tell you why we are deaf to death. Never hear it coming because all the sounds deny block, die, king, matumbo. Not in my house, like a gone broke, index, finger wagging. I'm just holding up the only dollar that I have left from the life before and life after, soon to be on the unsung show. A chance to be famous, it would be for 5 minutes. No sweat, key. I can't make it last forever, even time limit. Second class then, when the minute's passing, in them hourglasses. Way the cookie crumbles, quoted Swain, where we saw the Twin Towers crashing. Reminded me of downfall, staring at the ground more than Japanese bound. Finders be the keepers, losers be the weepers. Found and kept emotions bottled up till I lost in the wet. Finding out what life is actually about. Silent night, holy night, always calm, always bright. Bill Webber said that there ain't no sunshine. If I have a junior, will his picture be bright? When my sun shines, life been acting complicated. Disappearance, she's gone, see it's hard to come by. Learned as I went, and today's still going. Since my adolescence, observed along the way, darkness spreads more than when your shadow stretches. My ex deja vu wanted to rekindle. Told her no again, cause I don't want back tracing to deserted past I already moved on from. Had to develop it like cancer at stages. Experience brings wisdom, encounters make you smarter. Getting over it is the way to take you farther. Wounds never heal their emotional scars. The hurt has brought me down. Still strong, have no potential to fall. Mind telling me no, body telling me yes. R. Kelly sequence, these eyes, mind and body. Look into my eyes, tell me what you see. Others say sad, I say it's anger cause the way my eyelashes before I have to blink. On the brink of slowing down, yet everything can happen in a flash. While it west, spreading up in the road, you're bound to slow down. Gaining stress and lots of breath. Barely breathe, it's like my lungs is blank as a smoker, so know my lungs is fried. Quietly it's killing me, silent but deadly, carbon monoxide. Looks so grim, Reaper looking like simply has the looks to kill. I have looks to die. Who's stepped to help me as one of us down for AIDS like Magic Johnson symptoms? Like a Pittsburgh fan, the true devoted stealer. Solo rubbing millions, man down, cop turning burgers, then rest in peace. Like around your last name, got your murder still, then a deserve to quit. True gains of blue, guessing cops legal crips. Thinking that we bloods, but we all bleed for flesh. At least one example, a ghetto neighborhood. You know the neighborhood. Black person dies, you wanna try and stay together like that song from Al Green. Then we back to square one if you're in the alley. Cain killed his brother. Now blacks today are killing their own brothers. Busting 3Ks contributing to the white man who still don't love us. Watch the daily news, see the told message. Blinded by the violence of killing our own brethren. To see for the truth better than the sweetest lie. Martin Luther King had a dream, he died for a cause like when Jesus died for all of our sins. I sin doesn't mean I'm the devil's son. My many lifestyles is how my life dies, and I don't need saints designed to sell upon. No fanatic of religions, but say I'm no Jehovah, but I have been a witness to a Bible scripture. Man shall fail you, but God never will. Detail on my adventures, enough said for descriptions. And you thought it was over? Tuh. Not even by a long shot. Much lessons taught. Don't ever fight what's already been fought. Pick battles carefully. Choices thought of halfway could be costly, so carefully. Not everything requires a reaction. React intelligently. Angrily reacting will just be another reenacting of repeated action. Made numerous mistakes. I done lost count. Dennis Rodman's best friend. Corrections work rebound. Forgot the box out. Define ignorance. Stupidity classified. Aren't masterminds if we can't master minds. How can we live in organization if we aren't an organized nation? All I'm saying, but hey, I'm just ranting and raving. I'm out.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning back into Psych Word. That was Jordan Childs with Rantin' and Ravin'. And on the line right now, we have Jordan Childs. Jordan, you there?
Yeah, man. What's up?
How's everything going, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. And yourself, Mr. Earl?
Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Jordan, man, I love the track Rantin' and Ravin'. Love the beat, love the flow. And tell me a little bit. Tell me about the title Rantin' and Ravin', and tell me a little bit about what the process was like for writing that.
For Rantin' and Ravin', I wrote it months ago, and it's basically explaining about all the ordeals that the world has in the process. And you know, whenever we rap, we rant and rave about something that's on our minds, our hearts, and you want to express it all on the track, and you feel a whole lot better about it. So that's what I did, you know, and I made that instrumental and wrote the words as everything just started coming to me. And I just let everything flow from there naturally the way it's supposed to, not forcing anything. So
beautiful.
It felt a whole lot better. It felt a whole lot better expression too, man, because that's all I do is rant and rave. Like, if I see something that needs to be talked about, I'll talk about it. And I wanted to relate to people's lives too, considering the fact that I don't want them to feel that they're not the only person going through something or seeing things for the way it is. I want to let them know that I see it too.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I was talking to you a little bit before the show, and you were saying about how you don't curse in your music. Tell us a little bit about that. Tell us about what led you to not wanting to curse, because in hip-hop, cursing is so relevant, and yet you're choosing to not do that.
Well, actually, Rob, when it comes to cussing and rapping, I'm going to tell you a story. I remember back then, I used to write raps all the time, cussing and whatnot. And, you know, until my mom caught me cussing on one of my writings, so I decided to switch up my style. Because it's kind of negative cussing, you know, and you don't want to bring that upon your children or anything like that, because you know how children nowadays be rapping profanity and presenting that to their friends and presenting that to their family members and whatnot. And when I said I didn't cuss, it wasn't on that song. To tell you the truth, there have been songs in which I have, you know, cussed on, but it's straight from the heart, you know. But I don't want to give anybody the message to start cussing, especially young children. You know, but I don't mind remaking all my tracks that I've cussed on or done anything to, because I don't want to present a negative message. And even though I've cussed on songs and stuff like that, they still portray about the issue that's going on. I don't rap about money or degrading women or anything like that. I want to present it positive or something about the world, you know, political or, you know, about my flow or, you know, just anything else in general that I see, man. I don't want to continue the trend of rapping about stuff that somebody already has. I mean, we know you got money. We know you got women everywhere. You know, it is a continuing overrated trend. I mean, just be yourself. Don't be with the crowd. Go with your flow.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what? I love that message. And I think what happens in music a lot of times, and not just hip-hop either, but what happens in music are, you know, the up-and-coming musicians, they try to emulate what sound is popping right now, right? So they try to emulate what's popping. And what I tell some of these artists are, you are never going to be able to sound like Drake better than Drake. So why not try to come with your own style, come with your own mission, your own sound? You have so much better of an opportunity of breaking through than if you're trying to emulate something that's already on the radio. Because guess what? You'll never be able to do what they do better than they're doing it right now, because they have millions of dollars being put into their product.
All right.
So
absolutely, I agree with every word of it, because I just be looking on there too. I just be like, be yourself, man. Like, there's only one person, and that's you. There's no, like, for example, for me, Jordan Childs. There's only one Jordan Childs, and even though there's probably billions of people who have the same name as me, are they like me? That's the question.
Absolutely.
Like
There's only one Jordan Childs, and on Twitter you are Mr. GQ18. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I figured I'd give you a nice little plug real quick.
Right on, Rob. I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, here on Psych Word Radio Show, you know, September's Recovery Month. So what we're doing is we're talking about ways to stay happy. And, our list that we're going off of is 10 simple ways to find happiness. Tell me, Jordan, tell me one way that you try to manage to stay on the straight and narrow and stay happy through the ups and downs that being involved in music can bring.
Because with music, you're letting everything off of your chest. Say you vent to somebody. Say you're going through an issue and you want to talk about it with somebody. I pretend to try to my best friend that I'm talking to or a family member, I'm expressing all that I can. I'm pretending to instrumental as a person, a family member, a friend, girlfriend, or anyone in general. I feel as if it's this person that I'm talking to and rapping with, basically. But ways that I continue to be happy is I surround myself with positive people, God, family, my lady. And, with negative people, they try to bring you down to their level because they're so used to the misery. And you don't want to be used to misery because you never come to find out the finer things in life, If you hang out with people full of misery and they'll down you all the time and tell you life is this, life is that. I mean, life has its bad moments, but it has its good moments too, And like with exercising too, however you exercise, you're sweating all them toxins out, and you feel much more better about yourself. You feel healthier.
Absolutely.
Because I go to the gym and I feel better, or I exercise at home. I feel extremely better. And people are like, well, you're just going to be depressed all over again. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to continue to do the same stuff I keep doing over again and make me happy.
Definitely.
And, that's pretty much what I do. And I try to think positive as I can.
I love that philosophy. I love it. I love it. Now, before we let you go, let me ask you, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years. I had to do some serious thinking about this.
And I'll tell you, that's how you know none of these questions are scripted. They're all off the cuff because Mr. Childs had no idea what was about to hit him with that.
When you ask me the question where I see myself 5 years from now, to be honest, life is unpredictable. You never know where life is going to bring you. I want to say successful. Hopefully have kid, house, the typical things a human being wants. But overall, I just want to stay me. I don't want to switch up unless it's something negative or something I need to change about myself. But I just want to stay me, no matter what, throughout it all.
Absolutely.
And I made it through.
Absolutely. Now, if any of our listeners would like to reach out to Jordan Childs on social media, how can they get at you?
Through social media, on Twitter, Mr. GQ18, Facebook. My page is Black Member, Black and MIMBA, and you'll see someone holding the microphone, and I'm right next to it. It's black and white, and I'm holding the microphone, and I'm looking the other way, I think. And on SoundCloud, my name is Jordan Childs 4. You can reach me in lots of places, and Instagram too. My name is Black Indian Member. Now the way that's spelled is BLACINDIANMIMBA.
All right. Thank you very much. Calling from Indianapolis, Indiana, Jordan Childs. Thank you very much for letting us play your song Rantin' and Ravin', and we look forward to hearing more music from you.
Thank you.
All right, Jordan Childs. It was a pleasure having him on. Very talented artist, very talented. And I love the fact that he does not curse. All right, it just says that he's not trying to fit any specific trend or trying to fit into any lane. He's trying to make his own lane. So, gotta love that. Definitely gotta love that. So, with that being said, we're going to go into a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to have more.